Oh shit! The first steps. I just got achievement just for playing. Damn! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. Defendant lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Yeah. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I had to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, about your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew this defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons why I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Buds is his name. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. They're fucking nervous. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper says it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that was arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Buds. My best friend since grade school. Oh shit. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the buds. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court number 2. Oh shit. Objection. Court is now in session for trial of Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for you, client. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should test ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Defendant, well, Your Honor, that's Larry Butts. Attorney's bed. Correct! Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. I think his voice been changed like 3 times I did this. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name. What's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. Sydney Stone. It's wait. Uh-oh. Oh no, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Oh shit. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Brother. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. Oh, of course. Is what he said. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check at any time, okay? I was already on that. That necklace looks so familiar. I feel like I've seen that in Naruto. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. I got you, Mia. Mr. Wright, who is the victim? In this case, it would be Sydney Stone. The victim's name is Sydney Stone. Correct! Now, tell me what's the cause of death? Time of death, cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hit with a blunt object. Correct! You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, right, Mr. Wright? Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker.
Oh, the murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Statue in shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get the chance to respond in the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were together. We were oh shit. Oh shit. We were together. Hold up, bro. Hold up. We were together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all lies. I don't believe a word of it. He's tripping.
Your Honor, the victim's passport?
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home in Paris at 7:30 the day before the... Damn, they got this shit quick. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Huh? Oh shit! Hey, I read this before I even...
It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who give her money in gifts.
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman Mrs. Stone was. She was
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her? What do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Oof. Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. This dude is fucking nuts. Let's continue with this trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question.
You went to the victim's apartments on the day of the murder, did you not?
Well,
did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Bro, no, you cannot be saying this shit. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? I'm gonna have him answer this, honestly. I know. I'll send him. Tell the truth. Order! Well, Mr. Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Ooh, I shouldn't have let him answer. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call the witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring in Mr. Frank Sawat up to the stand. Mr. Sawat, you tell newspaper subscriptions, isn't this correct? Yeah, my friend boy. Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawat, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Witness testimony, witness account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing in an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment, and then I saw him lying there. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I qualied in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby apartment and found a public phone. I remember the next time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder,
There was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
yes, Your Honor.
However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mrs. Sawat used was one of those.
Your Honor,
I have record of the blackout for you per usual. Oh, this game's gonna be tough. Blackout. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave you? Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then once you found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the witness face. Okay. Open the court's record with the R1 button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. I won't believe it. (4 to 5 p.m. cause of death. The statue shaped the thinkers for the history. Okay, so time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. He said he got there at 1 o'clock. Cross-examination. I was going door to door. I was going door to door selling subscription fees when I saw the man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I don't think there's nothing for me to say right now. From noon to 6 p.m. I did not mean to. How exactly are the evidence statements? I did not mean to click that button. I did not mean to click that button. Shit. I did not mean to click that button. I thought this must be in the process. So don't click triangle. I clicked triangle on accident. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside this apartment. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Just gonna scan back real quick. He didn't say the time, so I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Oh, hold on. It was 4 o'clock when... Yes, I was sure it was 1 o'clock for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts your... Oh yeah! Autopsy report! The autopsy notes the death was sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh shit. Oh, that? Oh,
This is trivial. The witness nearly forgot the time.
What?
how the fuck you gonna forget the time?
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mister, so what? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony, the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Huh? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? This is not a good... I guess the victim must have been waiting watching a videotaped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape programming. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying, I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. Notice anything suspicious? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Is it because he's stuttering?
Really, nigga?
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been. Time of death was 7:31. So this don't matter. Okay, lecture. Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Holy shit, I'm so stupid. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. Let's go! Motherfucker! And this record proves it. Oh! I completely forgot about that, man. You couldn't have heard a television on or a video. God! The fence has a point. Do you have any explanation for this, Mr. Sawat? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawat, the court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawat. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go! Okay, you saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Man, Judge, what the fuck? The defense may cross-examination the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Okay. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. I heard the time. I saw it. Yo, there was table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah. Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. No, sir. No, sir. This is the murder weapon.
Objection!
How is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objection. Your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawat. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see, Judge, you're pissing me off. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony? Yes! The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yeah! 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 Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Yeah! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. Hey, 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 hey. You struck her with a clock, and then shock of the blow triggered the clock's. That wasn't the sound you heard. Woo! We got us again. Order in the court. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawat, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. Yeah, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Yeah. Wait, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless contradiction. Baseless? Just look at the witness face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? Yeah. That's the day I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean I saw. Oh, what the fuck? Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence to support that? Statue in the shape of the thinker. The victim apparently arrived home from the Paris. The whole case is riding on this. It'd be better to think it through carefully, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Watt heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock batteries. If you simply try sounding the clock, examine the clock batteries, not ask the neighbors. It's either one of these two. But does the clock have batteries? Is the yes, and I'm sorry. I think I got confused back there with all the testimonies. Mr. Wright, I expected more. Hey, my bad, bro. I should have just went with that bottom answer. I got penalized for it. Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, I was saying the whole case is riding on this. Okay, let's not do that stupid shit again. Let's on the clock. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard that clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Look. As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely, you're this. I can't say this discrepancy between Mr. Sawat and her the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one. I can't believe you went bald. Yeah. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? She got home at 7:30 and she died on 7:31. If you can prove that, you don't. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close, Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Hold on. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let your incident. You indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Surratt. So I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Fuck! Not so fast, Mr. Sawat. Hold on. Uh-oh. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. It's crazy. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I guess yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on that day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock. Okay, so fuck. I'm actually a little confused on this. Said think outside the box? She said think outside the box. Okay, so I've used this, and I've used this. Is it crazy to use this passport? Before the murder, as we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard was struck when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. SWAT, or should I say, Mr. Did It? He passed out. Order! Order, I say. Order, I say. Order, I say. I forgot to use that voice. I was so locked in. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Shit, that felt like 30, 40 minutes for me. And find the time, Coach, at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. Yes, sir! And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out Frank Sawat was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see what people were out of the house, or seeing what people were out the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawat let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Oh, so he kind of fucked up doing that. Flustered, Mr. Sawat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Damn. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. Defendant lobby number 2. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thank you, Mia. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone for it. Bro, that girl's a hoe. That girl's a hoe. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can partially see the headline now. Harry Butts in his... Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a momentum. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, bruh. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not. I'm not just sympathizing. Really? Isn't that right, Wright? Why? Why? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about them? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? What other evidence do I have for it? Check this out, Larry. Proof that positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her. She traveled. Oh, whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? Or drink to a toast to innocent buds? Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Is she spitting game or is this like... So my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. Oh shit. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Wow.